Hey everyone, this is Mr. Orris. Today we have an exciting lesson. We are going to take a look at creating your own web page. And this can be used for a classroom assignment, or you could use it as an e-portfolio. And I'm in Drive, and to start your own website, we're going to head over to the New button, and we're going to drop down to More, and we're going to click on Google Sites. So Google Sites, just like Google Docs or Google Drawings or Slides, is stored in your Drive. But unlike those others, this is created so that others can view your work very easily. We're going to start in the upper left by naming your site. This is actually the file that lives in Drive. So I'm going to use this as, I'll use the name example site. And you'll notice that as soon as I name it here, it automatically puts that same name in the upper left-hand corner of my website. So that's something that appears at what's called the header. It is always at the top of your page, no matter what page you're on your site. Okay, so we're going to do a quick look around and then we're going to dive in. On the right, you'll see most of the menu options. Unlike most Google products, it's not found at the top in a toolbar, it's found on the right. So we have the insert option that we're going to do a lot of these different type of inserts today. There's the pages option, which helps you organize your website. And I want you to think real quick about the difference between a web page and a website. Okay, a website is like a book, the whole thing. And a web page is like a page in a book. It's part of the bigger thing. So the web page represents part of a website. Okay. Finally, we're going to look at themes. Themes allows you to very easily change what your website looks like. And again, I say website because if I change my theme, it changes across the entire thing, not just on that one page. It changes for the whole site. Okay. So we're going to start right up here. We need to give our website a homepage header, and we need to title it. So obviously in the upper left, we've already named the file, and that file name is duplicated here. So this could be the same thing because this sticks on every page, and this is just on the home page. So I'm just going to put example site, and then if I enter down, I can add another line. So this does work a lot like Google Docs, although the changing and formatting isn't as robust. You can't pick font or color. What we're doing is basically giving it style. So I'm going to, center this up, maybe make it a little bit bigger, and then I can put, my name. Okay. As I hover over, you're going to notice many options, like a header type. We can change this from different types of banners. I can, just go title only and leave out a banner in the background. I can have a normal banner or a large banner, or even something called a cover, which is like the entire front page. Normal banner works really nice, and so does adding a background image to that site. So depending on your theme, it's going to put in a default image. What we probably want to do is personalize it a little bit to make it different. So you can upload a picture, you can select an image from their gallery, or you could do a search. So if it's a site specific to a topic, you might want to pick a picture that represents that topic. So if I'm doing my example site, let's say on the Revolutionary War, if I search for a picture, I can select one of these for my background. Now think about a website. It's in landscape, it's across. My guess is if I pick this picture, it's not going to look all that great at the top. You can see, oops, I know it's a war, but I probably shouldn't have chopped off his head. I probably want to pick a picture. Let me go back to that. That represents more of side to side. So maybe I'll pick a picture, one like this. A lot more landscape. That's a lot better. And you see it adjusts automatically for what's called readability. It's kind of blurred the background a little bit, you can tell, so that my white text pops out. And again, I'm not going to be able to change the font color here. This is all about making it easy to navigate and read, and Google Sites helps us do that. All right, next let's work on the body of your homepage. The body represents this white space below your header. So the body should be filled with text, maybe some images. We could even apply some layouts to that homepage. So let me just start by clicking the text box, and you'll notice it adds a text box for us to type in right below the header. Okay, so this might be a short introduction. It's going to be a short introduction to your website. And just like changing the text, we can select it. We can choose title. We could choose heading. We can make it bold, italicized, move it to the center. And these blue circles represent changing the size of your text box. So notice I can put it on the left using the grab tool. I can move it to the right. I can put it in the center. You can design this all sorts of different ways with text boxes. You could also design it with images, right? Kind of like the background here, your website should be visual. It should be filled with images or videos or embedded elements. So I'm going to click images. And again, I'll choose to select one. I'll do a search one more time. I'll change the description basically. And maybe then I put in a different picture. Okay, so as you organize your website, be mindful of what it looks like to the viewer, where the visuals should be, and how they represent the text next to it. If you want to see what your web page looks like as you build, in the upper right, there is basically an icon that represents preview. It looks to me like a laptop and a cell phone. When you click on preview, you will actually get to see what your site looks like to the viewer. So notice here it has all of those elements. I could even switch to see what this would look like on a tablet or on a cell phone. And so the Google site that you're creating is actually available on all of those different platforms. So I'll hit the X and we'll go back to the editing mode. Okay. Scrolling down, since we're working on the homepage and designing it, there are some pre-made layouts you can try. I could click this button and it will basically add a spot for text, a spot to add some more text, and then a spot to insert an element. Scrolling down even farther, you'll find some more features that we're going to cover in some different videos. So this one was an overview of your homepage. The next time I see you, we're going to work on adding pages.